Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Scorpio for the month of July, including late June 2023. So Scorpio, we are in the sign of Cancer, which is your fellow water sign. So you know the drill as far as water signs go. Emotions, intuition, going with the flow. You are in your 9th house, which is great because the 9th house is all about far horizons. It's a seeking house. So it's about you really putting it out there and seeing what it is you're going to do next. Also, it's a big travel card as well. So it's making preparations for the future, for the far horizons, basically. But it's about knowledge and what you can do to get there, how you can achieve your goals. You have the Lovers as the energy. So choices to be made, Scorpio. And you have the luxury of time with this too, because we're only in this, almost in the 7th month. So there's still another 5 months till the end of the year. That's what I'm getting. It's just like this is time to sort of plan for next year. And careful decision making also with the Lovers. I mean, needs care and time to sort of do this. Decisions. Where you are right now. Strength. Self-awareness. Where are you right now? How did you get there? Where do you want to go? Do you feel like you've done enough? What do other people think of you? All those sorts of things come rushing in with this card. And it's about sort of really sharpening your self-awareness. And that's something we all have to do from time to time. And it's really difficult because we don't know sometimes how we are perceived by other people. And then people might say, oh my God, she's a pain. And just thought, oh, I thought I was a really nice person. But other people will view you differently according to their perception. So it's about sharpening that with the Strength card. It's a Leo card, so we all know a Leo here and there. And they're usually right out front and centre, and there they are. They're in charge, they're in control. And everything's about them, even the way they are. You just have to think of a lion, and you've got the idea of, and we know how lions behave. So you've got the idea of what that means. It's about others' perception of you and your perception of yourself and sharpening it. Let's now look at the influencing card. 7 of Wands, so remembering to look back and see what you have created. Literally, but also stand up for yourself. This is a time where you've got to be brutally honest with yourself and just realise you're just as good as everybody else in the field of the competition. It's quite a competitive card, but also it's a card to let you know that you're in there with the chance just as well as everybody else. So stand up for yourself, it's saying. So that's going to be the theme of these 4 weeks, standing up for yourself, even if it's just to yourself. Let's see what was going on in May, June. The Empress, so yeah, the control, the discipline, the strategy, how being at the top, the man at the top basically, he who owns the gold rules. So it's about this sort of authority figure really, or something big has happened here in terms of what's going on with your life, where you want to go next. So it's sort of like the tribe has spoken, literally the Emperor has spoken. So very much a strategy card as well for you to say, okay, where to next? What am I going to do? how am I going to set up my next challenge? Because I'm guessing, but already by now you already know the formula for such things. Recent influences. Page of Pentacles. New ideas coming in. New, not even ideas. This is like new projects coming in. It's not an idea. It's actual project. All you've got to do is plant the seed, water it, and grow it. Feed and grow. And this too can become a reality for you, especially financially, if this is about work and work opportunities or new opportunities. It's all there for you, Scorpio, just to get on with it and make it happen. The lesson that you shall be learning in this 4 weeks. Knight of Wands. Fast-moving energy coming in, very Sagittarian theme. It's a Sagittarian theme this month for you too, this 4 weeks, because it is the 9th house, which houses Sagittarians live there. So it's the travel, it's the moving forward, it's going after what you want. It's sort of an acceleration of things going very quickly once you start. Messages coming through of a positive nature. So there you go, off you go, Scorpio. Near future. 3 of Swords. So a bit of sorrow, a bit of heartbreak coming in here. Just cycling around, you know, every now and again we sort of get those grief moments where it just sort of plonks itself on us and we're forced to deal with it. Doesn't come around very often, but when it does, it's sort of like a bit of a mini tsunami. It just sort of engulfs us. The main strategy for this is just to let it engulf you and move on, because otherwise it will keep chasing you until you know, sort of go, enough, surrender. Yes, I feel grief about such and such, and it's okay to do that. It's the way of managing it. What's happening that you're not realising? The Hermit. So yeah, just stay out of it for now. Just watch from the sidelines. You're very wise, got a lot of wisdom there. You know how to play the game, Scorpio. So, but this is sort of saying you can plan all you like, but keep things to yourself at the moment. Quietly move along with your wisdom and get the things done. Get everything in place that you want in place, and then you can, later on when it's time to really move, you will move. It's more about wisdom too. I mean, you can still plan with the Knight of Wands and the Page of Pentacles and standing up for yourself, but then it's sort of a quiet, wise energy just to keep, I think, more to keep it to yourself at the moment. How others see you. 5 of Wands, yeah, running around, putting out spot fires, working hard, always chasing your tail, really, literally, with this hard work and putting out spot fires. There's something in that as well, isn't there? And, you know, it's about navigating, strategy, all those sort of things. And in some job environments, that's all we seem to do. So that's how others see you. Interesting, isn't it? Positive feelings. Ace of Swords. Clarity after a terrible or hideous, tumultuous time. Clarity. New beginnings. Everything becomes crystal clear after sort of murk and fog and what God knows what else where you couldn't see properly. Now you can. So aces are always fantastic. So really getting that mind and intellect sharpened to see the clarity above all the clouds and the fog and whatever else is there. Final outcome. Ace of Cups. And then you find something that's just exactly hand in glove emotionally. Can be a reconnection of thing, but reconnection for sure. So you know this. It can be a thing or a person, a desire or a person. But I think here this is finding where you want to be next on those far horizons. And the hand has to fit the glove and the glove has to fit the hand, doesn't it? Which comes first, who would know? But there you have it. So what a beautiful outcome. So you're going to strive hard, but you're going to arrive there quite well, Scorpio, at the end of the time. Okay, so the next is your message. So now I have the brand new oracle cards of the Wisdom of Avalon that were purchased in Glastonbury, UK, a very auspicious place of Avalon and Camelot and all that. So I am going to place one of these cards on the Knight of Wands, and here's your lesson for this 4 weeks. So here we go. And we have underneath the Knight of Wands, we have the Truth, number 51. Truth in word and deed is what is required by you by drawing this marker. As well as resonating with your own personal truth, it's important now to also demand the same of others. In every person there is a vibrational energy that's accessible by slowing down and searching within to inquire, is this real? Am I hearing truth from another, or is it a lie? Am I speaking honestly myself, or am I lying to manipulate circumstances to get what I want? Remember, even a white lie will cause your light to fade and lose power. A light takes you down into the lower vibrations of the ego world, ruled by separation and limitation, and its seduction of the lower world, and serves no one but the forces of darkness. This marker reminds you to remain in the light, even if it seems a more difficult path. Truth will bridge across a chasm. Truth will lend a magic wand of strength and integrity. Truth is freedom. There you go, Scorpio. You love that sort of thing. So, truth. Thank you so much for listening, and have a great 4 weeks.